I am at Terminal 5 Heathrow on a cheeky little trip across to New York. So we'll see how this goes going through. The main reason for this video is to check out how simple it is to get from JFK to Midtown Manhattan. It's been 9 years since I've done it, so let's see how it changes. Apparently they have a thing called OMNY, which I'll explain to you very shortly. So let's go and get checked in. All through security. Piece of cake. Anyway, the whole business about travelling from JFK to central Manhattan. It's been 9 years since I did it, and I've got this new system called OMNY. I suppose it's supposed to sound like omnipresent. It's kind of an upgrade from the Metro card, allegedly, and you use your credit card to get through. I'm not sure if you can use it on the Long Island Railroad. So we'll be using that as we're travelling around. Apparently there is a limit. So I think you get to $34 in a week and it doesn't charge you any more. So it's equivalent of $2.90 a fare, a bit like our £3 in the UK. So you don't go over. So we'll see how that works. You tap in, you don't have to tap out, and it just accumulates it for you and pays you at the end of the month. So next time I see you, I'll be in New York and we'll be trying out getting into Manhattan on the Long Island Railway, and you're coming with me. Yeah, getting ready for everything. 40 minutes to get through passport control. I think it's a first in America. Carousel 4, Terminal 8, so I've got to pick my bag up. And we'll see how long it takes me to get into Lower Manhattan. And we'll have a look at the AirTrain and Long Island Railway. So, 2 stops. We're at Jamaica. There's the sign. Contactless payment, $8.50. That sign says the next train to Jamaica Station is in 2 minutes, which is where we need to be. Now the weird thing about this is you ride the AirTrain and then you pay for the ride, and this is where the new system should work. So we should be able to just pay on a credit card without a Metro card. I hope. What a country. We've got all this technology and we've got a lift that doesn't work. Arriving at Grand Central Terminal using the Long Island Railroad was quite straightforward. Taking the AirTrain costs $8.50. Taking the Long Island Railroad cost me another £5.50 because I could get a senior rate. When you come through the gates at Jamaica, the Long Island Railway is right in front of you. So there's lifts, if they work, down to the platforms, and you'll see which direction you've got to go in. If you're going to Penn Station, make sure it's Penn that you're going to. It'll tell you on the board. If it's Grand Central, make sure it's Grand Central because they are quite a distance apart. You will buy a Penn ticket anyway because it's the district of Penn that you're there. And Grand Central itself is massive, so you really need to be aware of that. And if you stay to the end, I'll tell you my top tip really for finding your way back to the Long Island Railway, because it didn't seem particularly easy, straightforward to me coming back. After a long flight, you don't take it all on board. But stay to the end and I shall tell you my top tip for getting back to the Long Island Railroad. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and get your notifications. I hope you found this video useful on how to get from JFK to central Manhattan. Now, getting back, I came in from Lexington Avenue. If you just follow straight through and it goes towards the main concourse, which you'll see because they've got these arches over the top and it'll give you the name on there. If you, at that point, dip down into the dining court, the dining concourse, you'll see there's lots of places to eat down there. It's really not very expensive either compared to other New York prices. But as you walk through there, there is another archway which leads straight down into the Long Island Railroad concourse itself. Now, Grand Central's on about 3 or 4 different levels. Long Island Railway's way down below. It's a long old walk. Ticket machines don't seem to be very obvious, but if you go down, just follow down, just keep walking and walking and walking, and you'll see off to the right hand side will be a customer services area. That's where you can get your ticket to get back, and there's probably going to be a grumpy lady that will serve you. They all tend to be a bit like that. Anyway, I have got other videos, one there and one there, on my American adventures. You can also see some of my English stuff. Please subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you on the next one.